I am RedCyclone! Yeah!
She's working overtime. So slick, skin tight. I'm gonna make that body mine. You turn me on, you make me wild. You're driving me insane. I feel the heat, I lose control. I'm so excited. I just wanna listen to your body talk.
Let's take it first. Welcome to another episode of the It Is Better Elsewhere podcast. I'm your host, Lou Dean, and I'm here with MercwiththeMic.
What is up, everybody?
Chillin', Merc. I know you got a bunch of stuff to talk about, so we got to talk about this here Toxic Avenger this week.
Toxic Avenger. Yeah, that's this week's movie.
What a movie.
Just
And a few other little things, like Super Mario, you said 3D World plus Bowser came out, right?
Yep, I picked it up. I'm having
That's
fun with
pretty
it.
cool.
That's like my on-the-go game to play.
Okay, cool.
So when I'm at work and shit, that's what I play.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell them. So I'll start off. So there's a lot of news. I am a big collector of the Power Ranger Lightning Collection. I've been collecting from the start. I think I have almost everybody right now, like currently, that came out. Besides the metallic pink, I got to reorder her because I sacrificed mine for Tommy to give his niece a gift. So I'll order it when it's not sold out. So I was like, I'll order it later. So I was like, yo, take mine so you can give it to your niece and like that. So shout outs to Tenacious T, shout outs to his niece. She was happy with it, so that's all that matters. Excuse me. But it is not a hard thing to get, so I'll order it eventually. But they announced the new wave. This will be Wave 9.
Mm-hmm.
Which
That's pretty
consists
fast. Just put that out there. That's extremely fast.
3 years. Yeah, 9 waves.
Was it 3 a year?
Been 3.
Because this is the beginning of the third year.
Yeah. So no, this is
like
gonna be the
4?
third year. So last year was a weird fucking year because they had waves, but then they had like their special ones with the 2-packs and shit, which I don't even think count as a wave, but it is what it is. So the ones they announced was the Tengu Warrior, which I think was the most popular one because his deco and his detail is pretty fucking like right on.
Okay.
And it also kind of gives hope for Lord Zed. Not a Lord Zed, Ivan News.
Oh yeah, because of the tank. Yeah.
But the tank
that might be the only one I get.
Yeah.
Is the tank.
It looks dope. It's very detailed. I ordered 2, so I have the Tango Warriors.
Okay.
Bridge from SPD Green.
Mm-hmm. I'm
happy because now we just need honestly I'll say 2 more, but technically 3 more Rangers because we need the Orange Ranger, the number 0. What's his name? Boom.
Right.
Yeah. I want to see Boom at a toy. So, but you need Kat because she was a Ranger for like 1 episode or 2, and then you also need what's this chick? Sid from the
So
Ranger.
there's your next 2-pack. I mean, Boom and Cat. There you go.
Boom and Cat or Boom and Cat? Yeah, because they were like tech people. Yeah, that works.
Mm-hmm.
The tech and the janitor. That works.
Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Cat, and then we need Sid for another wave. So maybe wave 10 or 11. Put Sid in it. I just want to finish the SPA because that's like the one set that's almost completely done.
Yeah.
Besides Mighty Morphin, they have all the Rangers, but they're doing the metallic suits and all that shit too. So you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But
have they done the Ninja ones yet?
Nope.
I have a special affinity because the movie and all that.
Yeah.
I do kind of like the Ninjettis, but I like the ones from the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the TV one's kind of, especially the white one.
Yeah, true that. Yeah.
So they announced those. I did pre-order them. I will have them in my hand in August because August is a big month. I gotta make sure I have enough money in my account in August because the Broski figures come out that month as well.
Oh.
And I pre-ordered a second set on Big Bad Toys, so they take out the money when they send. my Majima is with that one, so Majima would get charged for me. So that's another $100. I miss Kiryu, and I'm fucking pissed about that.
Damn.
I got Majima.
One is better than none, right?
Yeah, and then what else comes out? Those very detailed Ranger ones came out. I canceled the all 6, and I just got the red and green Ranger.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because that was too much. It was like $500.
I know.
I was like, nah. So I got 2 of them. So I got red and green. So we'll see how those come out. There's a lot of things coming out in August, so I do got to make sure I have the monies for it. Yeah. Another thing that's coming out with DC, they were talking about relaunching Milestone Comics.
Really?
And
That's pretty good.
the first thing they showed was Static Shock, and he looks like a Pokemon trainer.
Why did they de-age him? Like, did they make him from late teens to early teens or something? Like, is he smaller?
I'll show you. I'll show you his costume. Like, I straight up when I first looked at it, I was like, yo, I got mad Pokemon trainer vibes.
I mean, listen, if you want to get the kids of today involved, that's what you want to go for.
Yeah.
The youths,
I said
as
that.
they know.
I said
Okay.
yeah.
I still gotta wait for it to
Yeah.
travel through the interwebs.
It's
to-
webs of life.
Did they show anybody else they wanted to bring back?
So pretty much the whole cast of the Milestone comics. So pretty much most of the characters they're kind of relaunching. So Static Shock, Obi. I actually don't know a lot of the names, to be honest with you. I don't remember a lot of them that much.
I just
Icon,
remember Icon.
Hardware, Rocket. Yeah, so a lot of them are coming back with issue 0, Milestone Return Infinity Edition. With issue 0 starting in May.
Oh, that's something to look out for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I remember I actually have the original Milestone books.
Oh, I only had like I said, Icon and Static Shock.
Yeah.
Majority was the ones that I picked up.
What else? What are news? Yeah, that was the toy news that I had. I did pick up Mario. Oh yeah.
Hardware was the other one. Yeah, that's the,
Yeah. Ratchet and Clank got a release date.
and that's the PS5 version.
Yeah, Rift Apart.
Okay.
I'm very excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
June 11th, 2021 is coming out. I'm actually extremely excited about it because I love the Ratchet and Clank series. I kind of want remasters of every single one of them so I could play through them easily. But all I have is a remake of the first one, and then that's it. So get on that, please.
Yeah, that's cool.
Not.
But you know what?
Yeah,
They're gonna take care. They're gonna take care. That's a flagship franchise, so it's gonna be all good.
This is the first game after Spider-Man that they made.
So that's. I mean, well, they did have Miles, so they've been constantly churning stuff out.
Yeah.
True enough.
And I think you're gonna see a lot of the PS5 graphic limitations in this game.
Well, isn't that what they usually do anyway? Because they're they're one of the they're in-house studio now, but they were one of those companies that they usually learn the hardware, and when the game comes out, it's like damn. So
You know what? To give Ratchet and Clank credit, they were one of the games that came out as a launch title on PS3, and really showed that case that hardware.
Mhm.
So I'm actually looking forward to that. I love the Ratchet and Clank series. Probably one of my favorite game series today. It's one of my favorites. I have had so many good laughs off of this series. It's a fun one. It's a lot of fun. A lot of inside jokes, a lot of adult jokes and things like that. It's probably one of my favorite platforms of all time.
do you know if it's the same people that's going to be writing it? Because I know
100%.
usually, with the time passes by, people leave and whatnot.
Nope. They're 100%. Yeah, they're 100% hold, and they also were on the Miles and Spider-Man projects as well.
Okay, that's good.
So I'm very, very excited for Ratchet and Clank. June 11th. I can't wait for that game. I think that by the time I finish Valhalla, it'll be right then. Because the way I'm playing Valhalla, I'm like
Oh, it's gonna
collecting
be like another, like the Yakuza.
Yeah. Because I like to collect everything. I try to platinum shit. Right now, like the Yakuza platinum, I had to put a hold because I had to level up so fucking much and for the last trophy.
There's not a hard mode in that game, is there?
There is.
What? Why? How dare you?
There is a hard mode. There's no easy mode. There's a normal and hard.
But is there an ultimate dragon mode or whatever like there usually is?
No, it's just a hard mode.
Okay.
But that the last thing I do is the tower, and you could play it once and win it, and then it's like, oh, psych, this is not the real tower. This is the tower you got to go through. And then I tried that, and I made it to halfway, and it got destroyed.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Soon I will get it eventually. Like that one takes some time. So when I go back to that game, I'll level up and do everything. But right now, Ratchet & Clank, I'm actually really excited for. It's coming out in June 11th, so check that out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing Valhalla. That's what I've been doing.
That's
good.
The latest Assassin's Creed game, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I unlock Excalibur, which just made the game so much easier.
Is that like the ultimate weapon in the game, or is that one of them?
It's one of the best weapons in the game.
Okay. Wouldn't Thor's hammer be the best weapon in that game?
You would think, but for like power wise and everything like that, Excalibur has a better like stats to it.
Is Thor's hammer actually in the game?
Yes.
Okay.
The Thor armor.
Yeah,
I just unlocked all the armor.
Why is that not the strongest weapon? How dare they?
It is one of the strongest weapons. Like as long as you have the whole, but you have to have the whole armor to really use it to showcase it.
Oh, like it has some type of set bonus or something like that?
Yeah, like so, like honestly, with the Excalibur, I could wear any fucking armor and it's still strong as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But with the Mjolnir, you need the whole Thor armor in order for it to
Oh,
work.
okay.
Yeah.
How's the Thor armor in that game look?
It looks cool. It looks dope. I just unlocked the helmet piece, so now I just gotta get Mjolnir, which is like an end game kind of thing.
Can they let you? Did they let you fly?
No.
All right. I'm just trying to see how far they're going.
No, they don't let you fly.
Can you shoot lightning bolts?
You'll see the electricity coming out the Mjolnir.
All right. It's not bad. It's not bad. Assassin's Creed. What are you? What are you anymore?
It's a good game so far. It's a good storyline too. I'm actually I'm digging where they're going with the storyline. Yeah, it's been good.
Oh, jeez. Well, you know what else has been good? I recommend anybody who's gonna pick up the Mass Effect. What are they calling this? Collection, Legendary Edition.
Yeah.
I recommend you go to GameSpot and you check out the article that's detailing the comparison shots.
Yeah.
Because the way they did it is they have a slider.
Okay.
Slide it to the left, you get to see the whole picture as it will look in the brand new collection, right? Mm-hmm. Updated graphics and whatnot. If you slide it all the way to the right, you get to see the original. And let me tell you, the human beings look kind of rough.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. We try real hard to make our shepherds not look real like fugly, but man, the default ones, they ain't there. Except for the dude. The dude's alright.
Yeah.
They're going with the female one, and the default female shepherd's face was rough in Mass Effect 1.
That's it was.
So, yeah, like I just really recommend it. It kind of makes me a little bit more. It raises my faith level in what these people are doing.
Yeah,
I'll just put it that way.
That's good. Like, yeah, that's another one I'll be getting.
It's interesting. They make Ashley look like a person.
Yeah.
Oh man,
It's gonna be interesting.
I just hope, the curse of EA.
Yeah, I just hope I hope they do a good job of it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Because they also said no multiplayer. I hope they don't try to sell it to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anybody would, I'm looking at you, EA. So
I just think they don't want to have to deal with the servers and shit. They just want the game to come out.
well, that's one part of it, but somebody also pointed out, do you remember what type of game it was? And oh yeah, it was a loot game.
Yeah.
People aren't so kind with that anymore.
Yeah. Like, hey, you gotta buy this, you gotta buy that, you gotta buy this.
Yeah, so they're like, if we can't sell you nothing, we're not giving you nothing. All right. I kind of understand when you put it that way. I kind of understand it.
You're like,
Like,
fine.
people want us to make money. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm just really happy to actually see that now. So I'm not feeling like I'm not in the dark about it anymore.
Yeah.
What exactly am I looking forward to? Like,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, I could just play this on PC if I wanted it to look nice and shiny, but they're actually redoing like the in-game stuff.
But,
Oh boy, there's a picture in here, Murray. I'm serious. You need to look on it in some of this. There's a picture specifically. I'll tell you what it is, and if you can see it, if you can find it on your own, you'll know. It's a picture half like a quarter of the way down the page where Shepard's holding the gun, pointed at the camera,
yeah.
like at somebody else. And the difference between the character models' faces are like night and day. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. So yeah, that's just something to look forward to.
That one has a
what else?
release date too, right?
Hmm?
That has a release date too, right?
Honestly, I'm not even sure if it has a release date. May. So it's the same month as all the other stuff. Okay, there you go.
That's gonna be a
No
busy
date.
ass month.
No date, but it says May.
It's gonna be a busy ass month.
And then there's the BioWare working on a fifth Mass Effect game, which has me like, I don't know.
So I actually know someone that actually really enjoyed Astronomer.
Not Jinkies, right?
Not Jinkies. Jinkies just spend money on this stuff.
He was a part of the problem. Damn it.
Yeah. He just spent the money. He bought the helmet. The helmet they just released.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He loves spending money on Mass Effect. That's how they get him. They're like, oh, Jinkies for you.
Mm-mm.
He know he gonna get a sell from him.
But what did the person who liked it say?
They said like if you actually took the time to get into at least the second half of the story actually gets a really good it gets going. I was like, but the whole thing is I gotta get to that point, and I don't want to.
Yeah, and the game was janky.
No, yeah, it was it honestly is as bad as what Cyberpunk now.
Yeah, that's the part where I can't rock with you, because you telling me I gotta get lucky and my game has to survive until this point in the game. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not doing it.
And the crazy shit is with Cyberpunk, I still haven't played it.
Just wait, hold out, because I think they did a few more patches, like not just the patches. I think there was something like in the last week, besides them getting hacked, that they were actually working on the game in some type of way. So it's not done yet. It's still not done.
Yeah.
So just hold off.
Yeah, we hold off. So we did get a trailer for the Zack Snyder Justice League cut.
That happened, right? That happened.
Releases March 18th, 2021 on HBO Max.
It's soonish, so
They're giving you an extra hour and a half of movie.
how you feel about that, Merc? Because we did our comprehensive The Verdict
Yes.
on Justice League when it originally came out.
Yeah, and we did it when we did the DCU stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So we recorded twice. We did it once when we went to see it, and we did it in that chicken parmesan place, which.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And then we did it again when we did the DCU movies.
Yeah. That's
And both
double work.
times didn't like it. Both times didn't like it.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought it was whatever.
Yeah. It looks. Oh, I don't know. So the whole thing was the whole dark side thing, and they kind of was hinting that in the original cut of the movie and things like that. There's a lot of issues that happened. Snyder left the movie. Josh Whedon went on. He made a whole different movie than what he wanted, and this was his original cut. So this is what they're doing. It was a selling point for HBO Max, and now it's finally coming out. I don't see how you can make this movie. I didn't like the movie. I personally didn't. There's a lot of things I did not like about this movie. I don't know if it's enough for me to be excited for it. I saw Darkseid. He looked like a villain in God of War 3 for PS3. The PS3 graphics not involved into like now graphics, so it looks like a really bad CGI job. I saw Steppenwolf, I saw Mother and all that shit, so I was like, at least they're showing that, they're bringing that in, that's cool. But there's a lot of things that I just don't care about, like the whole dark scene with Batman's dream and shit like that, and the whole scene with the Joker. Jared Leto as the Joker, and they trying to show him as in he'd been in jail for a long time, but he got a perm, and it kind of bothers me as well. Like here, like who giving this man hair product in the fucking jail? That's crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna watch it. We're gonna verdict it. So stay tuned for that. We will verdict it wherever it comes out. We'll do it right in the middle of the verdict of our superhero comic movies of 2 decades. So stay tuned for it. We will have our opinions of it. It's gonna be long.
Yeah, no. Again, it's not something that I really dislike, but it's something that my feelings on that movie were, I saw it. Watched it.
Yeah.
So that's not how I want to remain feeling.
Yeah.
But we I'm not explaining my opinion now. What from Wolf TV? Because remember that was another thing they said. Oh yeah, we updated him.
Yeah.
Was his change enough to make me go, that looks great? No. Was Jared Leto's Joker enough to make me care? No, because I didn't even get enough time with that character to begin with. So, no, nothing here is for me. Really, none of the new stuff is for me. I'm already out. I'm on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Good chance, guys. Make another movie, please. That's it. That's the only thing you guys are gonna have to do. To I'm not. Thank goodness I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's
a good
HBO
thing.
Max. That's cool.
It's on HBO Max. They're not trying to sell you it again. I have a feeling they was gonna try to sell you it again if movie theaters were open.
If Wonder Woman had did better, they probably would have.
Yeah.
But people was like, "Yo, this movie is trash."
Man, if that movie came out in theaters, that would have bombed.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah.
And so many people were upset they had to pay extra. Like, wasn't that one of the movies they had to pay, or was that not it? Was it just Mulan?
Yeah. Mulan, and then that new one that's coming out with the little dragon.
It was So that was a movie. That one just came and went.
Yeah. And then now it's free. Now.
Yeah. So, good luck paying for that, sucker. In retrospect, like, you know what I mean? Like, you get hyped up, and then these things aren't even as great as they keep trying to tell you they are. So, nah. I'm not interested. I'll do my justice as a part of the podcast for you, the fans.
Yeah.
But do I really want to watch this? I'd rather watch the next season of The Flash. And that's not trying to diss The Flash. That's just I have more interest in that.
The Arrowverse had a better storyline than what the DCU gave. So who knows? But again, I'm not crazy. I'm going to see it, but I'm not like I gotta see it. Not like I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, pretty much.
4.5 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do to people? I'm gonna have to watch it 4 days.
Yep.
An hour a day, man.
You gotta split it in 4 days. That sounds like that sounds good, actually. I might have to do it in that style then. Yeah.
I was just gonna point out the hypocrisy about everybody falling in love. If you look at any social media, like regarding this, trending right now is the line from the Joker at the end of the trailer. And I'm just like, but why though? I thought everybody hated that Joker. It does not. It's not the fact that. Listen, I get that in Suicide Squad he had stuff written on his face and he had grills, right?
Yeah.
But it's the same guy.
Yeah.
I thought you said Jared Leto Joker was trash.
Yeah.
Now that he looks kind of like the one from that last movie, y'all ready to be like, ooh,
With a perm.
With a perm, like he got a perm. Oh, I see what it is. He let his hair grow out, so y'all like, oh,
He got that.
snap.
He got that jail hell product.
I'm just like, come on, man. It's the same guy.
Yeah.
So what makes you think that his performance is going to be any different? But then again, we didn't get enough in that movie.
Yeah.
So most people kind of just went off appearances alone, which kind of has me even more suspect about opinions right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Us, y'all once again judging him on one line and his appearance.
Yeah.
I can't take y'all serious. So
Yeah.
just saying.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Anyway, fickle. Thank
Fickle.
you, Brian, said it. Fickle.
Yeah. Again, like I could. I'll tell you straight out. Suicide Squad was not my movie. I did not like that movie. I had things I liked in it, but I'll tell you one thing: Joker was not the one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually looking forward to the new Suicide Squad just because the way because James Gunn's directing it. Two, it looks like it's not taking itself seriously. It's gonna be a fun ass movie.
Yeah. Also, what isn't Peacemaker? Is it not coming out soon on
after the movie?
Hmm?
After the movie.
Oh, it's gonna be after the next Suicide Squad.
So he's getting a spin-off TV show.
Oh, it's a straight up TV show. Okay.
Yeah, an HBO TV show.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be buying that shit.
So he's gonna be invisible the entire time. No, I'm just.
Damn right, with a metal head on his.
Why
I'm
the
excited.
hell?
Go John Cena.
Mr. Cena. We'll see it when we see it, right?
Yep.
They have dates on those though.
Yeah, I don't have them on me, but they have dates for everything that's coming.
Oh, they do
to
actually
HBO
have a
Max.
date. All right, as long as that's not too far into the future.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. The other thing I wanted to point out, Merc, is a big difference in the number of votes. But on IMDb, in reference to today's The Verdict, did you know that the Toxic Avenger has the same star rating as Justice League 2017?
I like
6.3.
I will take Toxic Avenger every single day of the week.
Yes, I will take Toxic Avenger 9 times out of 10. And then the 10th time, I'll watch Toxic Avenger 4 times in a day because the movie's not that long. And if you're trying to make me watch a 4-hour Justice League movie, you got your mind. So there you go.
Well, if you want to put it, Superman 2 got a 6.8 as well.
Well, you know what? I don't want to drag that out because it beat both those scores.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it rose above that. But Toxic Avenger, right there with the Justice League. Just remember that.
Yeah.
We told you that first.
Just in case you wanted to know.
Yep.
It's not something you needed to know. We wanted you to know.
So you got no more news, right, Mark?
You said something about Street Fighter getting an update, and they released a bunch of characters: Rose, Dan, 11.
Yeah, so they had their huge Twitch presentation, which they advertised for like a month, to let everybody know in explicit detail what's going to be coming in the season 5 update. So they showed off Dan's, specifically all of his moves and whatnot.
Yep.
And his special moves, the V trigger system, the V skill system, and then they showed off something brand new, which is called not V dodge. Oh god, what the hell is that thing called?
Oh.
I think it's V cancel. So what it essentially is a dodge mechanic where you can, at the last second, you can. They don't see. These are the things we don't know what the inputs are.
Okay.
But what it is you can put in some inputs and you'll do like a cool ass. Time will slow, and your character will get this little thing in their eye, a little gleam in their eye, and they'll dodge backwards in slow motion. That leaves the opponent open for like a counterattack that you can't stop. So, kind of one of the problems with Street Fighter 5, like after they fix everything else about the game, but like in terms of a fighting game and the flow back and forth of it is just like at this point, and I know they want to balance it. It's a pretty decently balanced game, but also it's a game where some characters just maul you.
Yeah.
And that's not even factoring in skill. That's just like if somebody were to pick Akuma and you were to pick, let's say, the poster boy Ryu, you would understand very quickly that your character is nowhere near as good as Akuma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we just played a few rounds and be like, damn, how come I can't stop that? How come I can't get past? Why is this so good? You know what I mean? It doesn't take that much work. So they noticed this, instead of just letting it, be what it is, they've decided to go ahead and put like just a whole brand new defensive mechanic. So it's not really inherently offensive. Mm-hmm. It's just something that you can do now. If somebody gets too predictable, basically. Yeah. And it's like, you can't just keep doing this. And now you have a way to basically stop what it is that they're doing. So it's kind of a way to like hit them on it's kind of like a pow.
Okay.
It's like, stop that. It's basically what it is. It's called Vishu.
It's the pow.
Yeah, it's basically, if you've been standing there trying to abuse, like maybe your character throws fireballs, right?
Yeah.
And you don't space them properly, which is like a thing in fighting game. You can't just throw them willy-nilly because I could just jump kick you in the head, right?
Yeah.
That's the balance. But if you're in a position where we're both like up close and whatnot, and you do a fireball thinking, I can get away with this. This person doesn't know what I'm doing. And I go, pow, no. And then I slow motion, do whatever to you. That's just going to be like, now you can't stop it.
Yeah.
Because you were wrong for doing what you were doing. Now I have a way via this new mechanic. It costs meters, so it's not free. So like it's balanced within the balance, but it's essentially a way to go, I got you.
Go.
Cut that shit out. It's essentially what it is. And like putting that on top of what else they have in the game. Now I think now it looks like the game will feel more well-rounded, but also will feel more unique.
Cool.
Because it kind of Street Fighter 5 is just like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Don't feel special though.
No. It's been out for like almost 10 years, like 6 years, 7.
Oh yeah, no, almost 6 years. So, yeah. And this is the farewell update. Farewell update. So, this is them like the last big thing they're putting in before they're moving on to like whatever the next game is. Because it's probably, I don't think it'll be Street Fighter next. They'll probably make another versus game. I hope.
Street Fighter 5.2.
No, don't say that.
Hopefully, it'll be like Street Fighter 6.
But yeah, no, I hope they make another Marvel game, or like if they can't do Marvel, they finally do Capcom versus Capcom.
Do Capcom versus Toei.
They did that.
With Super Sentai.
They did that.
Well,
they did that.
But they did.
And now they can't make the game again because they can't get the rights back to anything.
The Tokunokushu versus Street Fighter. I wanted with the Super Sentai.
Yeah, that was the problem. Yeah, they made a game where everybody owned the rights to the other characters, and now you can't do it again.
Yeah, it was Toei, Tokunoku versus Street Fighter.
Yeah, Tatsunoko. Yeah. So like, as much as I would love that, yes, that can't happen until Japan learns to cooperate with Capcom again. Because for some reason, they be doing collaborations with every other company, and Capcom, maybe they want too much money. I don't know.
Yeah,
people be saying, "Nah, I can't lend you these characters, man." So until they get their friendships back, I don't want them to mess with anybody else. I hope they do a Capcom versus Capcom, or I hope they do a Marvel versus Capcom, because Infinite was trash.
Yeah, Infinite was trash. Really. Or they could do Miljokovic versus.
No, don't bring her back.
They bring her and everything.
By them.
She's gonna make them money. She's gonna bring Capcom back to status.
Damn it!
Just do it single-handedly, and then she's gonna take all the credit.
It's like you know what happened to her that's so bad. If you think about it in this way,
Yeah.
she has been working with Capcom for so long that she's never gotten to get unemployment for them. Like if she were to stop working, the time in between, they'd be like, "Nah, you work for Capcom."
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago. Sorry. And she'd be like, "What do you mean? We saw you in Monster Hunter." No. So like,
I want them titles.
and now she's going right back into the next Resident Evil movie. That's after the reboot. What?
And then she gonna be Bionic Commando. She gonna be.
You know what, Merc? If she were to be all the characters, I wouldn't be mad. If she was Bionic Commando, if she was like Captain Commando,
She gonna be everybody. She gonna be Mega Man. She gonna be Street Fighter 2024. She gonna be. She gonna be She gonna be Scrooge McDuck and DuckTales because that was a Capcom game.
yep, she's gonna be every Capcom character. All right. Chippendale, yep.
Yep. There's a Mia Djokovic and someone else.
I don't know. I guess the girl from that plays Claire from Heroes, right?
Yeah, there you go. That's gonna be Chippendale.
Them two. Because I think I saw that she's like listed as also coming back.
Okay.
So
Like no one asked.
like I she wasn't bad as Claire, but like come on, man.
Yeah.
Need some new blood. Anyway,
Anyway,
speaking of new blood, toxic blood.
lots of blood.
We could go on to the verdict now for the Toxic Avenger, 1984.
Yes, rated
And-
R.
This is a rated R movie, a hard R. The movie is surprisingly not long, at 1:22, and it debuted April 11th, 1986,
Yep.
at least in the USA. Anyway, so let's try to get down the cast of the main characters. Although the one thing I like about this movie is that it's such a small production. The credits roll and you can read the credits.
Yeah.
Like I saw the thank you list and it was long, but it was companies. It looked like just a mom and pop operation. They were thinking like the stores, the corner stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Like something. There's something kind of heartwarming about like an indie film like this.
Yeah.
You could tell, you could see. So anyway, the cast of the main characters was Sarah, and she's played by Andrea Miranda. Excuse me. The Toxic Avenger, the big one, is played by Wanda. One of the crazy serial killer girls was played by Jennifer Babist. Julie, the other serial killer girl, was played by Cindy Mannion. Slug, the serial killer guy, was played by Robert Pritchard, and Bozo was played by the serial killer number 4, played by Gary Schneider. And we have the incredibly evil Mayor Peter Bellgoody, played by Pat Ryan.
Yeah.
And then we have our main protagonist, Melvin Junko.
Yeah.
And he was played by Mark Torgo, yes. This movie was bananas. It's crazy. You got the crazy serial killers who are maniacs in the gym. The dude that's him and his homeboy chain smoking while they're doing sit-ups, and the girls counting to ridiculous numbers. Like they were like on the 400s. That was bananas. The one girl, she gets off to the gore of the Polaroids. There's a scene with her like touching herself and looking at the pictures of the dead, specifically of a dead kid that they ran over and his head exploded. This movie is bananas. Nothing about this movie makes sense.
No.
You got the gang in the beginning with the guy Cigar Face, who's trying to bribe the not the chief of police, but he's like one of the stand-up cops, Officer O'Clancy.
Yeah.
And then they gang up on him in the alley, and it's like after Toxie debuts, and they get destroyed. But then it was before they get destroyed. This is tell you how crazy it is. One of them is a old school cross-dresser with the wig and dress, but he has like the straight up mustache.
Yeah.
But he knew straight up, it looked like he knew what's the fighting style that Hawaiian knows? The Korean martial art. I'm blanking on the name.
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo. Like he was doing straight up Taekwondo. And I'm just like, what? And then but his style was he pulls up the dress and then starts doing the martial arts. And I was like, I can't. This movie is too much. There's like, so the beginning of the movie, it starts innocently enough with like the narrator telling you about this small town just outside of New York and the dangers of the advancement of technology and progression, because now we've got toxic waste dumps and this city known as Tromaville, which is like, again, this is a trauma production, so this is just their thing. They have like a home base, because I'm pretty sure more of their movies like take place in the same area.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if this is the first one. I don't think so.
Well, what?
Oh, this is like the first trauma production.
No,
might.
did they? I think this was their first like movie.
It was the first movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did
So,
others, but this was his first movie.
This is the first for the trauma stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's not, feel free to correct us in the comments. But
Yes.
this is part of the trauma cinematic universe, which spans like many years. I think they're still going. I mean, maybe they don't have the same directors and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
I think the line is still around as like a horror brand.
Yeah.
But so this takes place in Tromaville, and it's supposed to be a nice little, like, I think the population was like 17,000, like a really, really small town.
Yeah.
And the movie takes place like the early 80s, obviously. So it's supposed to seem really nice and innocent, but damn it, once they get to that gym, the Traumaville gym, it's just a bunch of whacked out, crazy, unbelievable characters in there. And maybe that's the director, or maybe like the people who wrote it, that's their experience, because in the 80s cocaine was everywhere and people was crazy. And if you think about the movie, I'm blanking on the name, with Christian Bale as the serial killer. American Psycho. That takes place just around the same time, like late 80s, early 90s, I think it is.
Yeah.
And it's like coming fresh off of that time period where everybody was cocaine crazy and whatnot. I could see in a kind of, maybe I won't say upscale, but like this seemed like the place to be. And it seemed very trendy. Like if it was that type of vibe, I could see you overhearing incredibly crazy stories.
Yeah.
So in that sense, it does make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like in the beginning, you're introduced to Melvin, who's the mop boy, and I don't even think he's a sympathetic character. He just like, you would think they want you to feel bad for him because they immediately treat him like garbage, like the 4 serial killers.
Yeah.
But like, he's such a lame-o. Just, they make him the ultimate lame-o. It's like, damn, I can't help but like be like, nah, bro, I can't even I wouldn't hang out with you. No. Like, why is your belt not buckled and your one pants rolled up and they're way too big? Who the hell dressed you? You know better.
His mama.
Shame on you. His mom, his old lady mama.
His old lady mama.
So like, they have the sympathetic character Melvin, but you know what? The thing is also, like, every trope is played to the extreme. So he's basically the dork to the extreme. They're the jocks and would-be bullies to the ultimate extreme. Like, what happens to him anyway is they just don't like him. And then at one point they have had enough with him because he goes over to them while they're in the jacuzzi in the gym, and he drops the mop in there, and then like it slowly like turns into some other color because it's a dirty ass mop. So they freak out, And then the main dude Bozo's like, "You're stressing me out." And he just has that thing, "You're stressing me out, man. You're stressing me out." And it's just like, holy cow! Everything from the most minor bit of acting is just to the 10th degree.
Yeah.
The main love interest is you think you be sympathize with her, but they make her so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, and then she technically falls into the class of what they call a bimbo, because I don't know who bought her clothes, but her outfits is the most skimpy thing you've ever seen, but it makes sense because she's blind.
Yeah.
So the only thing missing from the movie is that the people at if they had a scene where when she went to buy clothes, it was just a sleazy old man.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make any sense any other way. Because it's just like, somebody has to tell this girl, you can't just dress like this.
No one cares.
Just like everything out at every opportunity. Once she stops wearing the regulation blind woman clothes in the beginning,
yeah,
like every outfit, I think it's Toxie.
Yeah.
I think it's Toxie that's telling her to wear.
There you go. Chooses her outfits.
Man, there's layers to this movie. There's stuff that hasn't even been spoken anyway. But like, from the get-go, them bullying him to the extreme, and they actually just hatch, because you find out they're killers, because they, at night,
yeah,
you see like the newspaper article in one of the guys' lockers, and so him and the girl are having a discussion about, are we gonna kill tonight? And like it gets her, and she's letting you know then, and it gets her off. There's a term for people who get off on murder. I don't know what it is. But it's a real thing.
Yeah.
And she is that. And so he's like, "Oh man, I gotta get the car ready and this and that." And then so they eventually at night, they go and they're driving in the car, and the other guy, the stressed out guy's driving, and those two are in the back, and the blonde girl is reading off a checklist, which I will not read on the show because everything about it is super offensive today. But it is the funniest thing, one of the funniest things I've ever heard, where they're running down how many points they get for killing which race. They hold nothing back.
Yeah, they went after everybody.
And then so they find a victim, which is a little kid, and the line is, first of all, what, again, this movie is a parody of a parody of a parody, because the kid is going out to ride a bike in the middle of the night. His sister's like, go ahead and be safe, and it has to be 10 o'clock at night. Out there riding his bike, and it's just like, that doesn't, I mean, Chomerville is supposed to be safe, right? I guess. I don't know. So he's out riding his bike in the middle of the night, and they're coming down the road, and they see him, and then they're like, "How many points do I get for a kid?" And he's like, the girl's like, "You get 25 points, and you get 3 more if you get the bike with him." And he's like, "Oh man!" And he starts going nuts, and then they run him. They see him, and the girl's like, "Oh, look at him, he's so cute." And like, it's even better when we kill him. Yeah. And so they get him. He flies over the hood and everything, and then you can see the stunt man is clearly a grown-ass man, because it's a little boy. You see a man body roll over the hood. Like, it's hilarious, dude. And then so when he's laying out on the floor, he's like twitching and stuff, and they go, "Oh shit, he's still alive." And then again, and this is trauma fashion, because their movies are extreme gore, they back up on him and his head explodes.
Yeah.
And they just lose it. Like, they're going crazy. The girls get out. They're having a time of their lives. They're taking the Polaroids and everything, which I told you what one of the girls does later. Yeah. So it's just, this movie from beginning to end is the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
Just, it's gory. It's nonsensical.
Yeah. And this is only the beginning of the movie so far. Like, we're only describing the beginning of the movie. Then really, you have your hero Toxic, and how he gets be made as a toxic Avenger, as in they trick him into them this girl wanting to have sex with him and shit like that. They trick him into the room. They all laughing at his ass, and he fucking fell out the window into a toxic waste. Happened to be in front of the other.
Oh my god! Even the story with the 2 truck drivers.
Yeah.
You see them when like they were in a truck and they got mad porno pictures plastered up in the truck.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh man, we should really get this." The one guy, he's being a straight man. He's like, "We should really get this back to what so and so." And then the other guy goes, "Hey man, what about that cocaine we got last week?" And the other guy goes, "Oh man!" And then he just pulls out a baggie, and they just die in the truck. They park in front of the gym, so that's how the toxic waste got there.
And then he falls in.
Because otherwise, here's the thing. Otherwise, he would have just fell on the ground and I assume just died.
Yeah, but then he fell in the toxic waste. He got out the toxic waste. He got lit on fire, running around the whole gym. Made it home.
The cop, cop tried to save him, and his hand burst into flames.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god!
He made it home. Went straight to the shower. Went in the water while all his body parts were falling off.
And his mother's like, "What's going on in there, Melvin?
Yeah.
Are you okay?" And the funny part was at the end, before they changed the scene, she said she heard the Toxie voice.
Yeah.
And she says, "Oh, my Melvin, he finally hit puberty." And I was just like, oh, this movie.
Yeah. And then we have Toxic, and then we also got the first his first hero gig is when he I think he stopped a rape.
No, he saved the cop first.
Yeah, he saved the cop. That was the first one.
That was the first one.
So the guys were trying to get the cop.
Cross-dresser, and they were gonna rape the cop.
Yeah.
Remember, the cross-dresser said, "I think the boss wants us to rape him. I mean, to make love to him."
Yeah.
And he says, the dude cigar face goes, "Well," he starts pulling the gun, but I think he was actually gonna shoot him in the dick.
Oh man! And then he comes in, and that scene was just weird. Like, yeah, Toxic just killed him. He just murdered him, motherfucker.
Yeah, you see how strong he is. He's like Hulk strong. He punches the guy, and he elbows one dude, and his nose just comes off, like it goes into his head. Like, so at multiple points in this movie, it's ridiculous because they got people who know how to fight.
Yeah. For
the fight scenes, like there's a scene in the I guess like the fast food establishment.
Yeah, when it went straight to martial arts and shit.
He fucking had a full-blown martial arts fight scene with a dude, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? What is going on? And like before that, the dude got his chest blown in the middle of the restaurant, and then Toxie's soon-to-be love interest got shot because she said she was blind and the dog started barking. Yeah. And the black dude, the only black dude in the movie, was the head robber. Yeah. It was just like, oh, this is just the worst. And he gets his arm ripped off and he gets beaten with it. Yep. Dude, and then he gets put in the pizza oven.
It's folded and get put in the pizza oven.
So, oh my God. We can't. Like the thing about this movie is once you start recounting every crazy thing that happens, you're gonna end up going through the whole movie.
Yeah, and
it's so bananas.
It was ridiculous. It was fun, but it made me laugh, and it is a product of its time. It was straight 80s, and you cannot take that out of that. Like, it was fun. It was a fun, crazy ass movie that I haven't seen in such a long time. So seeing this again just made me laugh, and just like I remember like most of the scenes. Like, he fucking made a sundae out of someone's face.
Oh my God, that was brutal. That was brutal.
Yeah,
all the kills are brutal. He puts the martial artist guy's hands into the fryer, and like he bends the metal bars so he can't get out of it. Like, and then the dude just passes out from the pain. And when the cops come, they show the hands. Ugh.
Yeah, and God, I think Toxie got like hit in the balls like 10 times throughout this whole movie.
Yeah, I know. And also the transformation for Toxie, it was so bootleg. Yeah. They had no budget. Yeah, you could tell, and it's just like that was the most public access looking camera work at that scene because they had they just changed the color to the negatives. Yeah. Oh shit, yo! The funniest thing about this movie though is Toxie has his intelligence. Yeah, or it looks like it goes up. I don't know. It sounds like it goes up. Yeah, but when he's Toxie, he's a savage, but he also talks to everybody. At first, I thought it was him talking in his head, and I thought that everybody only heard the which I thought would be funny. But then when he saves the girl, he starts talking to her. He's like, "It's okay, I won't hurt you."
Yeah. He had like a super heroic voice too. Like a nice guy
and then
voice.
she's talking to him.
Yeah.
And then like, so she's blind. So again, this kind of reminds me of The Thing.
Yeah.
Where Alicia and him have a relationship and they fall in love because he's a nice guy, even though he looks like Apollo rocks.
Yeah.
And so they do the thing where let me touch your face.
Yeah.
He's like, no. well, let me your palm. And then so she reads his palm and gives him some generic thing. And then she says, but let me see your other hand. And she grabs his junk. And then you hear him go, oh. This fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. It's so over the top. There's gratuitous sex scenes. There's fucking gratuitous violence. It's just it's over. Everything is over the top. The acting's over the top. It never gets to be so bad as good. Yeah, because it's always crazy.
Yeah, and it just keeps it fun. It kept it fun the whole time. It was. It didn't get corny or anything. It was still fun. So, where's this movie gonna be in your ranking?
Top of the list for me.
Top of the. Damn.
Number 1. 4.5. Not perfect. 4.5 for me.
4.5. So Superman 2 has a 5.
Oh, well, then give it a 5. Screw it.
There's gonna be a couple 5s, I think.
Give it a 5 because I'm putting it at the top of the list.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. You know what? I'm gonna put it right over Superman 1 and under Flash Gordon.
Okay.
Because I think I enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed all the cheesiness of it, but as a movie, it's also like, all right, like there has to be something to give in here. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. It was fun, so I'll give that a 4.
You know why I give it so much credit though? Because it wasn't long.
It was an hour, and it was creative.
It went by really fast.
Yeah, it went fast. Let's see what's next on the agenda for our superhero comic movies up 2 decades. We watched Toxic Avenger, so the next movie up is Sheena, the Queen of the Jungle.
I do not have any expectations. I hope it's a fun movie.
Me too. I have a feeling it's going to be in the works of 80s movies. It's going to be a lot of like sexual windows and shit.
I think it's going to be boring. I have a feeling.
You know what?
Let's
look this shit up because I actually have no clue what we're watching. Sheena.
Like everything about this movie seems like it could be like, oh, it could be a fun, kind of campy movie.
Yeah.
But it has no reputation.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. Like Toxic Avenger, I've never seen it. I know the reputation.
So Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. Tanya Roberts is the actress. Oh, she's known for a lot of softcore porn.
Well, I mean, maybe it could be her breakout movie. I guess I don't know.
Tina Roberts.
This was the movie that got her famous. I don't because it was early, 80 something.
She was a Bond chick.
Oh, so she got a pedigree. There you go.
She was a Bond chick. Oh, she became like a voice actress down the road.
Nice.
She was in a lot of like Skinamax movies.
Skinamax. I was about to say
she's in a lot of Skinamax movies. A lot.
But what is this classified?
This I guess this is Sheena. Oh wow. Is it the same thing? Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. It is Sheena, the Queen of the Jungle. Yeah, it's it's a movie.
Oh well. There you go.
This is our next movie, Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. Part animal, part legend, all woman. That's
part legend. Bruh, they were going hard. Isn't she an actual character though?
I don't think she.
She's in a. She counts as if this counts as a superhero movie, right?
Yeah, this is based on.
Does that mean that? Oh, because I see there's an old one. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle is a TV series from the 50s.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it. So it has a name. That's why it's a superhero movie.
Yeah,
because it was a comic book. I got you. But this one, we don't know about that. Okay.
Yeah,
got you.
Also got remade into 2017.
It got remade in 2017.
Yeah.
What? That's nuts.
It was a comic book.
It was a comic book. Yeah,
It's based
yeah.
off a comic book. Yeah. So it counts in our list. So
All
Sheena.
the pictures say this is gonna be some generic ass love story, and it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm already like.
'Cause I see the male love interest on the cover. I mean, on the pictures. This doesn't look like it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
This looks like a romance novel movie.
Yeah. So Sheena, Queen of the Jungle is next. Weird Science is after that. Howard the Duck is after that, and then Masters in the Universe.
That's an alright movie.
Yeah.
Skeletor scared the hell out of me as a kid, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked disgusting.
Yeah, he did. He looked like his face was coming off.
It was.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, they kind of did that origin in the cartoon. But I didn't even think about that in the movie. Like, yeah, his face melted off. His face melted off because he was like in disguise at one point.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We have a sequel to. When did we get the sequel to Toxic? Toxic Avenger 2 and 3. We get like back to back.
That's not bad.
89.
That's not bad.
Because our list is getting there. Like, we're getting some of the good ones. So like Weird Science is a good comedy. I remember seeing that as a kid. And seeing that now, like, it's not a kid's movie. Howard the Duck, Masters of the Universe, RoboCop, Superman 4, Batman, The Punisher, Toxic Avenger 2, Toxic Avenger 3, Captain America.
Okay. All right.
That's the next bunch of movies. We're getting there. We're getting through this list. We already did 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 movies.
Gotcha.
So right now, our list of movies, our ratings. I'll do mine first because I have it up. I have Superman 2 as number 1, Flash Gordon number 2, Toxic Avenger number 3, Superman the movie number 4, Superman 3 number 5, Legend of the Lone Ranger 6, Supergirl 7, and Condor Man number 8. You have Toxic Avenger number 1, Superman 2 number 2, Superman the movie number 3, Flash Gordon number 4, Superman 3 number 5, The Legend of the Lone Ranger number 6, Supergirl number 7, and Condor Man number 8.
Okay.
So Sheena, Queen of the Jungle is next.
I'm predicting that going possibly to the bottom of the list.
I predict that's gonna Condor Man's gonna win.
Yeah.
I feel Condor Man's gonna win. Maybe if they show titties, then we'll be like, all right.
That's not enough. If it's a dry ass, I can't do boring, man. I can't.
I'm not looking for it. Doesn't look good. Like the title picture just did not
It
sell.
looks like a book you buy in a supermarket, like
Yeah.
on one of those thick books you buy in a supermarket rack for they used to have for women and whatnot.
Yo, like the opening, the half animal.
What? That's hella, man.
Half animal, half legend, all woman.
That's what? That's not. That doesn't equal that.
No, part animal, part legend, all woman.
That's so.
This,
No,
this don't help whatsoever.
man.
Oh man. Before we
They
go,
were really hoping. They were really hoping somebody remembered the original Sheena when they made this.
yeah.
They were like, "Y'all remember that, y'all? Come on."
They hope. They don't have to describe it. So I've been going through like future Sentais. I showed you some of them. So I can't like. I'm actually looking. I'm going to go Goku Air Rangers. Goku Air is the pirate one. If you watch Super Mega Force, that's when they changed into different Rangers with the keys and stuff. If you never watched it, watch it. It's so good.
Gotcha. Check that out.
Yes. And stay tuned. Cell Shock, we recorded yesterday. We did part 1 of season 3 of Turtles 87.
Yes, sir.
So,
So you get ready for that one.
yeah, so like what we decided to do with the bigger seasons is gonna do 2 parts.
Okay, cool.
So that we have, because we have so much. I have so much shit to watch. Not only do we watch wrestling, we do our weekly movie. Then I do what I'm doing with Tommy and all that shit. So it's like all mix of bullshit and together, and it's crazy. But yeah, it keeps me busy though. So I guess we'll wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. RedCycloneInc. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and make sure you check out the WordPress.
Yep.
You at Merc?
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Twitch TV, all Merc with the Mic. I'll be going back on Twitch sometime this week. I'm gonna go be just playing Valhalla, and I might be recording Little Nightmares 2 or Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. So we'll see what we do.
Nice.
Follow our podcast on Spotify, RedCycloneInc. Follow the Facebook pages, the Wrestling Babble, and the RedCycloneInc pages. We're very active on there. And actually, I've been putting polls for the movies that we've been giving verdicts and seeing what you guys think of those movies. So be interactive. We're very interactive. Follow all our other casts. We have the Not a Trekkie cast, the I Shell Shock podcast, the Gamer Rage podcast, and the Morphin Cast podcast, which will be we'll be putting a new episode up today for Avenger. So stay tuned for that. We also have a new cast the last couple weeks too, so if you check those out. Watch wrestling. Watch NXT. NXT Vengeance Day. Watch it. It's amazing. It's gonna be fun. And watch Toxic Avenger. Watch it. I have never watched a man. I've never seen a man like fold a guy up and put him in the oven. So if you ever want to see that,
Muscles working all the time.